What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got Indian Poor and American Poor, a shocking difference by Carolina Goswami. I know there's an Indian cricket player called something Goswami. What's her name? Julia Goswami? I don't know. The women's T20 match was on a few days ago, so I was watching that. I don't know what came up in my mind. I'm going to edit that out. That was bad. But hey, I've been sent this one a few times through the Discord, Instagram, DM. So of course, if you want to send me any videos, join the Discord. Follow me on Instagram. Send it through there. But hey, I thought this would be an interesting video. You know, this lady, I'm guessing she is Carolina, knows what she's talking about. We've reacted to a few videos. And it's meant to be a very insightful video. And it's meant to educate a lot of people. So, of course, I'm very educated on it. But I know some people aren't. But hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. Let's check it out.
You have heard a sensational story of the deceased Indian millionaire, a beggar from Mumbai who left behind certificates of fixed deposits and some cash. How strange is that?
Yeah, it is a bit.
India and America. One is a developed country, the other one is still a developing nation. Unfortunately, homelessness, slums and poverty still exist in the two largest democracies of the world.
And I hate when people, you know, go, oh, India, like you hear it stereotypical, like everyone just thinks it's poor and slums, which we've covered. I'm not going to go into that again, but there is homelessness in every single country in the world. In Australia, I live in Melbourne, if I go into the city of Melbourne, there will be homeless people everywhere. Like, there is homeless people everywhere in every single country. There is poverty, there is slums, whatever, in every single country. So never ever associate that with just India, because that's just weird if you do that. Like, it's not true either.
However, there is something that makes Indian slums unique.
The community, I would say.
No, I'm not talking about the beggars anymore. I want to tell you the shocking difference that I have personally experienced while visiting the poor neighborhoods in the two countries.
Hey, now this respect for this
The first
lady.
difference is people.
Facts. Good,
Happy,
nicer
friendly
people.
and joyful people.
Yeah.
In Indian slums, you can find them everywhere, all the time. On the other hand, in America and also in many other Western nations, you tend to find anger and unrest
facts.
when you visit the poor areas.
I mean, I haven't been there, but
I have personally experienced this.
really.
You do not see the smiling children who will come running towards you to hug you or to play with you. Instead, you see anger on people's faces. So, does it mean that Americans do not know how to be happy without money? On the other hand, in India, random strangers in the slums have hosted me and cooked for me.
Yeah, and I think the big difference is purely just based on culture and probably religion. I mean, everyone should know how, you know, culturally intact India is and how, you know, religion does drive pretty much most people in India. Because that's, you know, and that's why it's such an important thing, religion, whether you believe in it or not, whoever you believe, whatever you believe, as long as it inspires you to do good in the world and be kind always, most of the time. If someone's being mean to you, then you can be mean to them. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I think it's just a purely cultural thing, and shout out to India.
They showed me an immense generosity that I will never be able to forget.
Yeah, that's love. That's love.
Many Western tourists love to photograph poor Indians.
Yeah, I hate that shit. Don't do that.
This is something that happens all the time.
Do not
and
do
quite
that.
often, most Westerners do it without asking for any kind of permission.
Do not do that. That
On
is
the other
weird.
hand, have you ever tried to walk in the American slums with a camera, taking pictures or videos of the poor?
They'll probably
You
bash
better not.
Yeah, you better not.
Our friends and well-wishers warned us not to go to those areas with a camera.
Yeah, smart. You get robbed.
There can be serious safety issues.
Facts. People are strapped
Why
up.
are the poor areas in the Western nations perceived as dangerous?
Everyone has like,
Is it about drugs and crime?
yes.
I was told that there are places in America where even the police do not feel very comfortable going. Forget about women's safety. On occasions, even men do not tend to feel very safe walking in American slums.
Is that a toilet? What's that?
It is something that isn't impossible to do, but is definitely not recommended.
Yeah.
If you
Everyone's
go
just
to an American slum, you can find people that are unemployed, drug addicts, beggars, and even criminals who are on the run. The situation appears to be different in India.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that slums in India are crime-free, but Indian urban slums are definitely more like informal settlements which provide the migrants from other parts of the country an opportunity to live cheap and save money. Many residents in these Indian slums live there only temporarily until they are able to grow enough in their career to move out. These slums in India are massive entrepreneurial hubs.
Okay.
Mumbai's Dharavi is a good example. It looks like a self-created special economic zone. The recycling industry, pottery industry, textile industry. A simple walk can expose you to thousands of single-room factories. Hard-working, simple people whose products are even exported to other nations. The annual turnover of this Indian slum has been reported to be in the range of $500 million to $1 billion. As far as health and sanitation is concerned, the situation is bad in both American and Indian slums. In particular, San Francisco streets are suffering from an unfortunate poop crisis.
Excuse me? Excuse me? What's that? California homeless. Yeah, and I think that's why public toilets are such a big thing. And that I only found out a few weeks ago that in some countries that some public toilets actually cost money to use. Like, mate, I'm not going to I'm not going to pay to take a shit or a piss. Like, that is absurd to me. Public toilets should be built everywhere within 5 kilometers of each other, everywhere in the world. I mean,
the problem, the
like,
city
everyone has to do it. There's no
a
shame.
poop
Like,
patrol task force in 2018.
A poop patrol.
To fight the problem digitally, a tech guy even started an app called Snapcraft.
What?
But the poop crisis in San Francisco still continues. While the administration in India might have broken several world records by constructing millions of toilets in a short period and are now striving to bring a behavioral change in Indians, the situation in San Francisco is going from bad to worse. More and more human feces are being spotted on San Francisco streets every year, and many will likely just go unreported. Among the reported ones, just in 2018, there were more than 28,000 poop sightings.
I can't, like, this is not a laughing matter, but I'm laughing because we're talking about people that are, like, what do? Do you ring up the police and say, yeah, hey, San Francisco police, I'd like to report a massive brown shit on the side of the road. Seeds? Oh, yeah, it does have a few seeds in it. How long ago? Just let me get a quick sniff. I'm willing to say 3 to 5 hours ago. You better get down here and lock it up. Like, what? What is going on?
When it comes to healthcare, things can be extremely difficult in America if you do not have at least $1,000 with you, an amount that is usually required to be paid if a person wants to be able to use their health insurance.
Oh, look at the cute dog.
That is why even those Americans who have health insurance often find it difficult to take advantage of the benefits of their health insurance.
Yeah. That's tough.
It was found that half of all insurance policyholders in the USA face a deductible of at least $1,000. Yep. Unfortunately, $1,000 is already too much for many Americans to have in their bank savings.
Yeah.
In 2016, a survey by Go Banking Rates revealed that 34% of Americans have no money in the bank, and 69% of Americans do not have even $1,000 in savings. India's national healthcare program is a working...
I was about to say, that's beautiful. That's different. This is upgraded since the last time I reacted to... Is it called Gurgaon or Gurugram? I don't know. They're the same place, right? Just, you can call it whatever you want.
Progress. In 2018, India launched an ambitious nationwide scheme which is said to be the world's biggest government health program and is expected to transform India's healthcare system. When it comes to the overall lifestyle in different budgets, nobody can beat India.
Yeah, facts!
While the American homeless are often seen eating bread or junk food, the poor in India can eat fresh, healthy food in various low-budget restaurants that are spread everywhere in various locations.
For real, that's true.
In the West, poor people are seen buying second-hand clothes.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
In India, poor people can buy brand-new clothes that are available for extremely low prices.
There's nothing wrong with second-hand
clothing. The
clothing.
poor in India can even travel all over the country on trains.
True.
They can watch movies in cinema halls and do many things that the richest do while being on a low budget.
Yep.
And this is because in India, all types of lifestyles for various budgets are available. In the West, the minimum price for several things are already out of budget for many. Whether it is train ticket, house price, rentals, good quality food, fresh fruits and vegetables, or even clothes, they are out of the budget of many.
And that's what reminds me of, I hate to say this, but Australia in some ways, in a lot of ways, is like a miniature America or USA. Yeah, everything is so expensive, and like you just feel like sometimes the country doesn't care about you. At sometimes, like not me particular, you know, I'm so blessed to be able to live under a roof and have food on the table every night to eat for dinner, and to be able to, there is a fly buzzing around me if you can hear that, but you know, just so fortunate to have family around, like, and that's why you got to wake up every day just grateful. Like, some people don't get it like that, you know, and videos like this really put stuff into perspective for you. You know, I don't get emotional talking about it, but it's you know, it's yeah, you know, whenever you might think, oh, my pillow is like my 3 pillows in my bed is uncomfortable. Like, I hate when people complain about like first world problems, like your charger doesn't reach your bed. Like, shut up. Like, you're so lucky that you even own a phone. You own a charger. You're under a roof. You have a heater in your room, or an air conditioner, or a clean water. I mean, you just got to be grateful. I know most people are, but
if tomorrow you became
especially me, I got to stay
where would you wish
as
to
well.
be?
You can forget
India
really easy.
Or America?
I'd rather live in India.
As a concerned global community, we should appeal to both nations to work hard in an effort to eliminate poverty and homelessness.
Yeah, facts.
See you again.
Hey, thank you. That was a great video. I really appreciate people sending me these sort of videos. Patreon. What? That's where... Okay, I don't even know. But hey, that is gonna cap it off, guys. Hey, I still want to... That's why one day I want to have like enough money in my life, and like all these, you know, celebrities and stuff, and professional, and just like imagine having money where you can give back. Like that would be the greatest feeling, where you can. And I know that a lot of celebrities, you know, donate to charities, but you don't actually know where the money's going through. You know, the money's probably going to the charity, so the charity builds their own buildings, pays their co-workers more. It's probably, some charities don't even give money out to help other people. They just build themselves up. There's a lot of charities out there that just build themselves up, pay themselves more with the money you give. So that's why if you're ever gonna, I feel, give money to whatever charity it be, I mean, obviously do some research on it, but that's why it's like, if you want to donate to a cancer sort of charity, go find someone with cancer and try and change their lives. And that's why I want one day to have money just to give back, and to like give it and change people's lives. You know, you see people that struggle with certain things that, I don't know. I'm just rambling at the moment, but it's such an important thing that I think the world definitely needs more of. More love, more kindness, and all that. But hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.